Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What do they want you to know about this connection? Where are you headed? What are their intentions, their thoughts and feelings? Anything spirit wants to share with me. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what they have. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you want us to hear today? I am listening for you now. I have a heart path. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. You have to be in love with somebody. It's in the long run. It's hard even when you're in love with somebody to keep that love going and to be good to each other and have that lasting relationship. So you don't want to ever settle for anything less than I really do love this person and I want to be with this person. So, do it with passion. Your heart knows the way. It's like the sense of, follow your heart, right? And sometimes we say, yeah, but my brain is saying no, but my heart is saying yes. I mean, you got to do a little bit of both, but they definitely want you to be in love. They definitely want you to have it all. Deeper world. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. So I feel like it's a more of an energy of just going through life like a routine. I do the same thing day in and day out. Nothing ever changes. So that's got to be up to you. That's got to be up to you to shift that change. Subtle changes, they're saying. It doesn't have to be big changes. Stepping out of your comfort zone, being more active, doing things more, not as isolated, getting outside of your home, making new friends, joining groups, anything that is going to kind of push you out there and get that energy and that momentum around you going. It's hard because we get in a rut, we get into a routine, don't we? Receiving it all. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. You are definitely deserving of love. And you should be walking around with this invisible crown on your shoulders that says, anyone would be lucky to have me. That is what you should be saying to yourself every day. That whoever comes into my energy, they should be lucky that they have found me. Is how you want. It's not your, that isn't like conceited or your ego. It's that you love yourself and you have a lot to offer. I have temperance. I have a sun, beautiful. I have a magician. And I have a 7 of Cups. It came into me as a peaceful new beginning. And I'm asking Spirit, why they would say it that way. Maybe you're used to somebody coming into your life like love bombing you or seducing you or wanting more than just, they just want sex. They don't want a relationship. So it came into me as a peaceful beginning. Maybe you see this person as they're not putting any pressure. Maybe they have a very beautiful, calming energy. They want to show you a part of themselves and they want you to pick them. There's a sense of, yeah, you can be with anybody, but they do want you to pick them. So they're not coming on strong, is how it's coming into me. So maybe that's exactly what you need. You can't handle the person who comes on strong. You like that is turns you off. The person who comes on gently or sweetly or calmly is the person that you're more attracted to. So yeah, maybe you don't want to be hit on, basically. So something is more I don't know, a gentleman, a lady, something like that. I have a Judgment. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a Devil. And I have a Five of Swords. This came into me as I've had enough. Okay. So you've had enough of the people who are out for one thing. You've had enough of the people who are, deceiving, conniving, manipulating. I mean, I could say 1,000 different adjectives. So, but it came in as you've had enough of the devil energy. You're not going to allow it in your presence anymore. You just recognize it very quickly. You've got their number, would be a good way for me to say it. You're just not going down that path. You love yourself too much, and you trust yourself and your wisdom, and you trust your experience. And you're ready for a new beginning. You do want that, but not at the risk of taking away everything I've learned and the peace in my heart that I've had to earn. Okay. So you are ready. You're ready to give a lot of love. You have a lot of love to give, but it's going to be to the right person. Otherwise, you are not going to go there. So this person can knock on your door all they want. They can try to seduce you all they want. You are not going to be seduced by the devil. You're just not. There isn't a person out there that can get you into bed, so to speak, just based on their, I feel like their sliver of a tongue, like a snake tongue. They can say and do whatever they want, but they're not going to get you into bed is how I feel. So good for you. Yeah, it's the wrong person. I'm going to wait. This came into me as I'm going to wait for the right one. And that's good. You know, it's like your heart knows what's best for you. You are ready to, be with somebody that is worthy of you, basically. Spirit, please tell me more about this new connection that's coming in. Maybe some of you have met this. What did they say? A peaceful, there's a sense of gentleness. I'm going to say a gentle soul. Okay. Sometimes they refer to larger size, divine masculine, like somebody who's like 6'4" and 250 pounds is a gentle giant. It kind of feels like that. Like this person has a gentle soul. That you recognize, that they wouldn't harm anybody. So you may recognize that in them. There's a sense of gentleness. Beware of codependency. You've been there. Addictive behavior. There is a devil amongst us that is trying to rear its ugly head and take advantage of your kindness, take advantage of your givingness, and that you are empathetic to somebody else's hurts and wounds. But it's not good for you. And I guess that's what I want to remind you of. It's not good for you. You could have done that in the past, but you're the person who attracts all the puppies, the sick puppies that you want to heal. No, you can't go there anymore. They have something better for you now. Love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others. So you know that about yourself. You love the sick puppies. Yeah. I mean, you could be the one, the type of person who always attracts the person who's needy, and you feel bad for them. But don't be in a relationship with somebody because they need you, or because they won't have anybody if it's not you. You don't want to stay in a relationship because they're going to be alone. That's not fair to you. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blooming. So somebody could try to interfere with you moving on, and that could be difficult for some of you. Unrequited feelings. There wasn't enough love. They're asking you in this reading to follow your heart, that your heart knows the way. So it feels like I got involved with somebody in the past that maybe I had feelings for them, but I wasn't in love with them. And somehow it ended up that I got stuck there, or I ended up taking care of them, or I ended up being stuck with them for so much longer than I should have. So I'm going to say that you have to trust yourself, have faith that the angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish, this new beginning flourish, this loving energy that I'm going to love and I'm going to be loved. So, yeah, sometimes we have to just put that devil in its place. They're saying you've learned from your lessons. You have, very much a feeling of like been there, done that, not doing that again, so you've learned and you are in a different place today. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, that you're going to choose wisely. You're going to only be with somebody that is deserving of you. Spirit, please share with me. I have consequences. I made bad choices in the past, right? So you've learned. I mean, you don't have to go there. You don't have to keep picking the same types of people over and over again. They're asking you to go for this gentle soul that isn't coming on strong. That's what they're asking you to do. I have a divine masculine energy. Okay. Father figure. Maybe they're a great father. Maybe they are a great supporter. Maybe they are really good to their family. They take care of their mother, so they could have a beautiful divine masculine energy that you're happy to be with. I have feminine energy. I love your gentleness. I love your nurturing. I love your mothering. We could balance each other beautifully. We could both be a little bit of both, and we are seeing that in each other, but we're balancing. I mean, this feels like we are recognizing our own energies and saying, it's working this time, Spirit's saying. So that could be important to you. Like, you may know about your personality that you need to be with somebody that has more divine masculine energy than you do, or has more divine feminine energy. So it's a sense of, I know what my personality needs or what's going to balance me. I have drowning. I was over my head. I was overextended. I hit a rock bottom. So you could have gone through something to get to where you are today, right? You hit a rock bottom with somebody. You made some bad choices. Maybe that person it was almost like that person just tied me up in knots. That I felt like I couldn't untie the knots. I couldn't get away. I couldn't get out. So I don't ever want to put myself in that position again, of course. So let's see, let's get some initials, maybe. Who the person on your mind right now, this more balanced energy, this gentle energy, first initial, last initial. I have an O, I have an A, I have an L, I have a D, I have a C, A, I have an F, an A, H, U, B, and I have an E. And I also have some new initials and letters. So these are letters for the first letter of a first name, second letter of either the first name or the last name of either you or them. So these are a little bit more accurate. They're kind of fun. I'm reading in the comments when people say, oh my God, you've definitely got my person. So it's kind of fun if you get it. But let's see what they have for you with these. I have J-O, A-L, M-I. I have K-E. I have an H-E, a C-H. I have an N-A. And I have an E-M. Okay, so you definitely could be connecting to those. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection today? I think Spirit's bringing you, it's almost like night and day, okay? That you've got like two extremes. You're going from something that was very toxic or upsetting, or you felt like you were not tied into them for a long time too. all of a sudden you've got this like gentle soul coming into your energy. But you've changed. You're not the same person that you were a long time ago. So just remember that you attract the energy that you're putting out into the universe. So you're probably a gentle soul right now. You're probably loving and kind. That's why you're going to attract that. I have a hermit. This person is been alone. I have an ace of wands. I have a 7 of pentacles. And I have a 10 of swords. I have a feeling that this person shares with you kind of what they've been through and what put them into this hermit energy. They probably put this stage of their life or this part of their life on hold for a reason. They probably avoided relationships for some time. Like, I just don't want it. I don't want to deal with it, basically, until somebody comes along that sparks their interest. And I think this ace is the spark, that you have lit something up inside of them. They see potential with you. Spirit's saying they are willing to open their heart again. I feel like that is a big deal for them. They haven't opened, they opened their heart. Okay, so that's something they haven't done in a long, long time. And I guess that's a big deal for them, that they realize that they are letting you in, and they realize that they do want to invest some time and energy and watch this grow and be in this connection. So that feels nice. I have a hanged man. Yeah, the hermit and the hanged man. It's almost like I was waiting for somebody, I was waiting for somebody that sparked my interest, that I could see myself being happy with. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. Otherwise, I'm not interested. So, and you're not either. You're not interested in being manipulated by anybody. You're not interested in just casual or just a, quickie. I mean, that's not going to work for you. So this person comes into your life with kind of this a lot of love to give energy, and you're like, well, that works for me because I have a lot of love to give. So I feel the balance. I do. I feel the emotional balance. I'll say it that way. I have a moon. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. I have a celebration coming. I feel like my heart celebrates with this 3 of Cups. Not necessarily that I'm sharing it with others, but it just felt like my heart feels full. Okay. Your heart celebrates. Okay. Your heart says, thank you. Your heart says, like, thank you for opening up. Thank you for allowing somebody new in your life. Thank you for taking that leap of faith and believing in this connection. How gorgeous. Let's get some loving messages. Let's see what they want to share with you. For today, I'm going to say that you're meeting somebody, or you've just met somebody, person on your mind, I guess, that the feelings are going to go deeper. It's as easy as that. It's somebody that they're saying a brighter future for you is ahead. So whatever brighter future means to you, that's nice. I know that we are destined to be together. That's why I'm coming back. So I'm going to say soulmate coming back, not that devil coming back. A soulmate from another lifetime that I recognize you. Our souls recognize each other. I know that you are the other half of me. That feels good too. You are on my mind the most. You are always on my mind. I feel like this person is, I want to build on this. And when I said I have a happy heart, it was just this sense of thinking about not just you, but the potential of our life together, like what it could look like. right? What would it look like in a couple years? What would it look like in the future? What would it look like if we were living together, we had a family? So I do feel like what they mean by "you're always on my mind" is a projection, like projecting into the future as well. Not just I'm thinking about you and daydreaming about you because I'm attracted to you, but it felt more along the lines of I'm thinking about our potential together. I'm thinking about where could we go, kind of in the big picture of things. So yeah, I mean, is this person trying to bring this connection to being kind of you're in my life all the time? I would say yes. I would say this person can see you pretty clearly as somebody that they want to spend some time with and have you be in their life. So let's put this out into the universe. It feels amazing. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words, your comments. If you are interested in a private reading with me, you can visit my website, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I will put the link in the description. Pisces, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again real soon in another Love Messages.